Welcome back, movie fans. This week we were supposed to review Sin City 2, but unfortunately we're going to suffer through the Expendables 3, a movie that says not only is war hell, but so is Sylvester Stallone's career. I am joined by the one and only Jason Honey Combs, a man who has not slept a single night since suffering through Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do you think this movie will be any better?
This will be the most old men I've seen in together on one TV screen since the last Viagra commercial.
That's right, a whole lot of active seniors here. We're going to find Sean and we're going to head right in. Finally joined by the one and only Sean Godley. Now, Mr. Godley, this movie is currently bombing harder than most of your blind dates at the theater right now. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what optimism you might have about it?
Well, Jeff, while I appreciate your comments on my love life, I am going to be positive about this movie. I am positive this movie is going to suck. I'm positive this movie will have no point, no seconds of plot, and I'm positive I'm probably going to waste the $10 of my money that I really worked hard to earn on a pile of crap.
Mr. Combs, you have relatives who have served in the military, so you're going to be our expert. Do you think this movie will be historically accurate to the harshness of war?
No, not at all. No.
Wesleyan College, the flight today.
And we are just out of seeing the third installment of The Expendables. I have not seen either of the previous two, but Sean, you have. How did this one stack up?
Well, the PG-13 rating was definitely in effect in this one. I would have liked to see some acting. There was some in the first two, the third notably absent, though I would like to thank Antonio Banderas and Kelsey Grammer for trying.
Yeah, I think this was Kelsey Grammer's best performance since Down Periscope.
Absolutely.
I turned my brain off at the very beginning of the movie and kind of enjoyed parts of it. So.
You know, I think my favorite part of the night wasn't actually part of the movie. It was when I went to the bathroom and they were playing the James Bond theme, and it was really exciting because it heightened the tension in there.
One of the things I couldn't stand about Guardians of the Galaxy is no one really knew how space worked in that movie. Guy flying through space, the giant vacuum with his hair flapping in the wind. In Expendables, no one knows how a bullet works. It takes 3 seconds to travel from the tank barrel to hit the building 10 feet away, giving our good guys just enough time to do the dramatic dive through the open window.
All in all, I actually liked it. There were a few moments where it dragged, and during those slow moments you could count the wrinkles on Sly's face. That's nothing bad about that. The country where a lot of the action happens is called Asmanistan. I couldn't make that up. Something they refer to as a real shithole. I'm sure that was not by accident. I was impressed with the fact that they were able to make a movie that was over 2 hours long that apparently had no script.
I enjoyed all the references to each actor's old movies. Get to the chopper was said a couple of times, it seemed like.
You know, this is one of those rare movies that I can honestly say absolutely nothing positive about, but I fully recommend you go see it.
I think Arnold in this movie summed it up best himself. When he looked at Sly and said, "I think we're too old for this. We need to get out of this business." I'd like to think it was just a candid moment when he was being honest with us all.
And, you know, I don't think these guys went out to make a great movie or anything. I think they know what they're doing here. It's a terrible movie, but it's a fun experience, I guess.
That's going to do it for another video review. We're going to end this really quickly because this is a tightly crowded shot and I don't like having these two guys behind me. Feel free to leave any comments below. Email us with any thoughts or feedback as well, and we will see you again next week.